Today's video is me shrink wrapping lily pad in the water. Enjoy. So yesterday I built this frame for the shrink wrap. It's still, I don't know if you can see the flags over there, but it's still blowing pretty good for shrink wrap. So tomorrow it's only supposed to be blowing 5 miles an hour, so I'm hoping we can get the shrink wrap on tomorrow, but that's the plan where we're at now. Hey, how we doing today? So we got these little loops here. We're doing shrink wrapping. We're gonna shrink wrap the boat. Can't do it today, it's too windy today, but I'm just getting it prepped for tomorrow. I'm hoping the wind's gonna die. So I got the frame up yesterday, which I didn't do any video of. I had a buddy helping me, and we just got to work and kind of spaced the video. So, but it's just simple, making a couple triangles and then connecting them all together. So wasn't much. You didn't miss much, that's for sure. So basically, what we're gonna do with these is we're gonna take these and tie them off to. Tie them off here, and I want it sitting about 6 inches down below the rail, as we see over here on this side. I don't know if we can see it, but down there there's a through hull that's coming through. That's actually the exhaust for the diesel heater on the boat. So basically I gotta have it above that so we're not exhausting into the shrink wrap. So I'll start tying these on and I'll show you what I'm doing in a little bit. So I got all the straps on about the same length. Basically now what I'm going to do is run a line all the way around the whole boat, and that's where we're gonna basically we'll bring the shrink wrap down below it and then we'll tuck it up underneath behind it, and that's what's gonna hold the shrink wrap in place. We'll get that line nice and tight, and I'll show you what that looks like after I'm done doing it. All right, got the band on. I iced it loose right now just to make sure it's in the right spot. So like right here, I want it above that. So let's put it up there. That's looking pretty good around the front. So what I got going on back here is I just put a loop in it so it didn't get any looser. Now I'll just tighten it up. And then can't tie a knot with in my hand, so I'm just gonna tie this up, and then tomorrow, if the wind dies down, we'll be ready for shrink wrap. So that's gonna be it for now, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. All right, so I'm getting ready to shrink wrap the boat, just finishing up the framing. Once again, I forgot to put it on the camera, so we'll put on time lapse. I got to run a couple straps down to the bow of the boat, then measure out how much shrink wrap I'm going to need, and then I'll cut it out and we'll start putting it on. So I basically measured out the boat, and then I came out at, I needed 55 feet to do this project. I like to roll out the shrink wrap first, get it cut, And then what I do is I roll it up so it meets in the middle. So then when I go onto the boat, I can put the shrink wrap right in the middle of the boat and unroll from both ends, and it'll be pretty close. So let's get the shrink wrap on the boat. So I got the shrink wrap on. Most of it's shrunk up. Doesn't look that windy now, but the wind is definitely blowing a little bit still. So unfortunately, when that happens, what happens is the shrink wrap gets really thin, and then it blows holes in it where the wind's blowing through. So the wind's coming from the bow of the boat. So you can see I tried to shrink up here and got a big hole there, got a big hole there. The clear shrink wrap is a little more tricky than the white to shrink, just because you can't see it shrinking as good. So I'll have to wait for another day to finish shrinking this up and get it a little tighter, but for the most part we're looking pretty good. I think it's gonna work out good. I got these overhangs, so I'm gonna be able to get in around the boat and get to all the windows and stuff. So that's unfortunately that's where we're at with the shrink wrapping today. I think that's about it, because we keep on blowing holes through it, but we'll get it fixed up, patched up, and it'll be watertight enough for the winter.